Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Now, Vaishalini, you go now.
Okay. So yesterday was day 17. So Shraddha Vibhaya Yoga, the divisions of faith. The transcendental name of Krishna, even though uttered unconsciously or by force of circumstances, can help one obtain freedom from the hurdle of birth and death. By Sridhar Prabhupada. Hence performed out of foolishness with self-torture or destroy or in short. Repeated. When Krishna says anything, trust the word. This has been repeated a lot. Those who undertake severe austerities and penances not recommended in the scripture, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body as well as the supersoul dwelling within, are to be known as demons. Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existences, and give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods that are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing in the heart, foods that are too bitter, too sour, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mood of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery, disease. Food prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten, food that is tasteless, decomposed, and putrid, and food consisting of vehement and touchable things is dear to those mode of darkness, basically ignorance. We are all a mix of all modes, the three modes. So one example is someone might be 20% Sataguna, 70% Rajaguna, and 10% Tamoguna. The sacrifices performed according to the directions of Scripture as a matter of duty by those who desire no reward is the nature of goodness. Yajna prescribed in Kali Yuga is Sangeetan Yajna. Austerity of the body consists in worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmas, spiritual master, and superiors like the father and mother, and in cleanness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. The six Goswamis, the brothers Rupa Goswami, Sandara Goswami, Jiva Goswami, the nephew of Rupa and Satana, Raghunuta Bhatta Goswami Gopal, Bhatta Goswami is Vajitula Dasa Goswami. They represent the perfect austerity life. Vishvana led a pure life even though he was survived by demons. He was declared the king of Lanka by Lord Rama. Do matter duty, right person, right place, right time, no result of return. But charity performed with the expectation of so, or with the desire of fruitful result, or in a grudging mode, is said to be charity in the mood of passion. Anything done as a sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O Sankrita, is impermanent. It is called acid and is useless both in this life and the next. So another example is a boy is giving money to the person asking for weed. Is this good or bad? Bad, because he is a part of the crime too. Instead, you could maybe donate to a temple or some other good things. This is an example of like we learned before, like how good karma can turn into bad karma. And I'm really sorry if I pronounced some of the words wrongly. Sorry about that.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Not at all, Vaishalini. We appreciate. It's like when someone who is not pronouncing words well and they are doing the summary, then it is even more pleasing to our heart, right? You would not understand this part. You would not understand. This is even more pleasing. So your inability does not stop you from being yourself. That is the best part. So I really thank you, and I really thank each one of you for being a part of this course, right? So let's get it started. I think today less people have joined. Okay, let it be. What to do? Today is 18th day. 18th day is yoga. Mm, what does sannyasa means? Sannyasa, it is explained out here, so we would understand, right? It is written on the screen. We would see and understand. It's simple. Before even going there, we should understand that we need to surrender onto the lotus feet of the Lord, and that is the business of perfect human being. This is written in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.5.20. Now, if we are doing, if we are surrendering onto Krishna, that is all we have to do. That is our life. It is like we are being a 3-year-old and we know that he's our father. Simple. And surrenderance towards Krishna does not mean to do menial service. It means being dear to Krishna, being his friend, being very close to Krishna. We can go and play with Krishna. What more do you want? We don't want anything more, right? This is very, very delightful that we become dear to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Co-host, please unmute and tell me, is my voice coming clear?
Yes. Yes, but in the beginning it was
Yes,
a little
Prabhu.
frozen and like, it
Which
was
is
breaking
what
up.
is frozen?
You were frozen in the beginning when you were saying the title name. You were like frozen and breaking up.
If my voice breaks in between, you need to unmute and tell me, right?
It's
Okay.
breaking,
So
Prabhuji.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. You just said it was breaking.
okay. Okay, yeah, wait for a while. Let me log in from another device. Mm, just be on mute for. Co-host, please unmute and tell me. It must be coming because it is
It's good,
indicating.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Perfect,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Okay, great. So I think this should work. This should be better. So let's get it started here. So first thing is that we need to surrender onto Krishna. That is all we have to do. That should be our objective. That is our only objective, right? And that is if that is our objective, our life becomes very simple, right? We surrender onto Krishna and done. Like a 3-year-old child, he surrenders onto his father and done. And being surrendering onto Krishna is like being very, very close to Krishna, right? So being surrendering onto Krishna is not like in this material world where you suffer. No, no, no. It is not like that. When you are surrendering onto Krishna, it's like being friend of Krishna, being very close to Krishna, being very dear to Krishna, and we would be able to play with Krishna. What more do we want? We do not want anything else, right? So it is there in Bhagavad Gita 5.2. What is there? Renunciation is being talked about. So let's see here. When persons eager to achieve liberation renounce things related to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, their renunciation is incomplete. So if you want to give up things, what is Srila Prabhupada saying? It seems that it is he's saying something really confusing. When we are renouncing things, the renunciation is not complete. What does that mean? What we read next would make us understand. Renunciation is complete when there is understanding, when there is knowledge that everything in existence belongs to the Lord. So one thing is we must give away. Second thing is we must realize it never belonged to me, it belonged to the Lord. Right? Just giving away does not mean that you are renunciating. What does renunciation means? Renunciation means giving away. But giving away does not only mean renunciation. Renunciation is of two parts. One, you give away. Second, you realize that everything belongs to Krishna. Like, suppose I want to renounce wealth someday. If I have to, then first I have to give away all wealth, right? At least we should renounce some. Like we are doing charity. We let's say I gave charity 10,000 rupees, right? So one, I have to renounce 10,000 rupees. I have to give away 10,000 rupees. At the same time, I have to understand that this 10,000 belong to Krishna only, right? If we are doing both, then the renunciation is complete. If we are doing one, right? If we think that, okay, let me donate 10,000 rupees, yeah, it belonged to me and I'm donating 10,000 rupees, the renunciation is not complete. Yeah. So renunciation is complete when both of the things happen. One, you have to give away. Second, you have to realize as well that it belongs to Krishna only, right? And Srila Prabhupada says, I will never die. I will live from my books and you will utilize it. So we all are able to connect uh, uh, today only because of his books, right? Only because of what he has done. Varshit and Kavya, do not show your video again and again and play. Please concentrate. Please do not distract others. Yeah. So we have to surrender and we have to renounce. So look, we have to renounce small things, and thereafter we have to renounce everything. Eventually, when we would be leaving this world, we have to renounce. Even if we try or not, we have to renounce, right? So when we would be leaving this body, right, and our soul would get another body, would we be taking anything from this birth? No, we would just take our souls, which is very pure. We would take our souls and go, right? So eventually we have to renounce, right? The better thing is keep renouncing, right? So once we are renouncing, we do not get too much attached to everything, right? And we would be able to connect with Krishna very easily. Yeah. So what is sannyasa? Sannyasa is renounced order of life, right? We give up activities that are based upon material desires. Okay, so we give up work which leads to better this, better that, material world, right? So if we give away those things, that is sannyasa. And there is another thing which is a lower thing, right? What is that? Renunciation or tyaga. Sannyasa means renounce order. I do not want anything to uplift myself materially. I want everything to uplift myself spiritually, right? I want to connect with Krishna, and anything connecting with Krishna, I'm more than happy to take it, right? This is sannyasa. What is tyaga? Tyaga is giving up the result. So I did work, but I'm not taking the result. Yeah. So so this is tyaga, and there's a subtle difference between tyaga and sannyasa. So yes, let's get our understanding deeper. This is the chapter upon perfect renunciation, and again, sannyasa, tyaga, whatever we talked about, some of you would not be able to understand. Yeah, it is a difficult concept, in fact, but just understand this part, that whatever we have to do it for Krishna. And it is very good that we renounce each and everything for Krishna, right? If we are renouncing everything for Krishna, then our life becomes very simple, right? We do not get attached too much to material things, right? What we talked about in last slide is here also, right? So Krishna is saying that renunciation consists of three legs, three parts, right? What are those three parts? Charity, sacrifice, penance. Should we do that? Should we do charity? Should we do sacrifice? Should we do penance? Yes. Krishna says the above three kind of renunciation must be performed. The above three kind of renunciation must be performed. These three kind of renunciation purifies even great souls. Yeah. Even if there are great souls, they are able to purify themselves with the above three kind of renunciation, right? And how we should do it? So So these two things are common for everything, right? Even in charity yesterday we saw this. We should done as a it should be done as a matter of duty. It is your duty to do it, therefore you should be doing it. Yeah, this way you should be doing charity, and you should not expect any fruitive result. As a matter of duty, no fruitive result. As a matter of duty, no fruitive result. Yeah. So all these three things, charity, sacrifice, and penance, should be performed as a matter of duty without expectation of any result. And look, everything talked in this slide means just one thing. Just one thing. What does that mean? We must do our prescribed duty. Krishna never says that do bhakti but not do prescribed duty. Remember Bharat Maharaj example. Bharat Maharaj fasting, right? What did Krishna say? Did Krishna say that you do bhakti and forget each and everything? He was a king. He had to discharge his responsibility as a king. Did he discharge? No. Did he do the right thing? No. Right? So, should he be discharging? Yes. Krishna says that he should be discharging. Krishna says that he has to do his prescribed duty. If anyone is not doing his prescribed duty, he is not following Krishna's word. Right? So Krishna stresses again and again that we have to do our prescribed duty. So again, it is embossed in simple words. Prescribed duty should never be renounced. Yeah, we should never give up prescribed duty. So someone who is intelligent. Now this is about intelligent people. Neither hate neither hate the inauspicious work nor love the auspicious work. Why does he do that? The answer is written on the slide. I am enabling the chat for co-host. Yeah, so for host, please write to me direct message. What is the reason why why it is written that intelligent renouncer neither hate the inauspicious nor love auspicious work? What is the reason? Can anyone tell me? It is there in the slide. So Vagmesha says no doubt about work. Partly correct. Yes, RI. Who is RI? Please do not name yourself as RI. I want to know your name, right? And Vaishalini, one request, please WhatsApp me after the end of the class. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Nitish, very good. Correct answer. He believes fully in Krishna, says Vaishnavi. Okay. Nitesh has correct answer. I'm not telling the correct answer. You know, na? I'm a bad person. So, Adiraj is mode of goodness. Okay. No, that is not the correct answer. Akanksha says because it is impossible to renounce. Not perfect. Yeah. Madhuri says he is stable. They're interested in duty as is in mode of goodness. Partly correct because he is detached. Okay. He is detached. Not perfect answer, although correct. Prajin has right answer. Should I tell you the answer? It should be done as a matter of duty. As a matter of duty, right? Because it is your duty. Suppose you are doing some job. You are doing some work, right? You're doing some work, right? Your boss says you have to do it, right? Your boss says you have to do it. What option do you have? My boss is saying, so I have to do. It is my duty. I have to do. So whenever there is good thing to be done, why would you be so happy? Whenever bad thing is to be done, why you would be so sad, right? So Krishna says that intelligent renouncer never hates the inauspicious nor loves the auspicious work. Yeah, and it is impossible for our to give up all activities, but he who renounces the fruit of the action, what? Tyaga, giving up the result. fruit of the action is known to be truly renounced. It is impossible to give up all activities, but one who renounces the fruit of the action, it is called truly renounced. Now look at this. 18.7 shloka says, when we do not do our prescribed duty, why? Because of illusion, it is ignorance. When we do not do our prescribed duty, why? Because of difficulty or fear, it is known as passion, mode of passion. When we do our prescribed duty as a matter of duty, it is known as mode of goodness. Should I go even higher? When we do our duty, although it is not written, and I did not think of telling you this, I did not have notes either. When we do our duty, when we do our prescribed duty as a matter of love, as a matter of love, as a matter of duty, as a matter of our connectedness with Krishna, right? What is that? We are doing spiritual. When we are doing our duty as a matter of love for Krishna, as a matter of duty for Krishna, that is even higher spiritual work. Yeah. So suppose Karthik, you have been going to one amusement park. Hare Krishna, Karthik, you can unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, suppose you go to any amusement park, there's guard there. What does he ask you for?
For the pass, or
Yeah, suppose you do not have pass, what would he do?
we'll have to give him money for going.
Eventually you have to buy the pass, right?
Yes.
Suppose you do not have pass, would you be taken in?
No, Prabhuji.
Please excuse. Yeah. So why not?
Because we don't have a pass, and we cannot go in the amusement park without a pass and a ticket.
So if you do not have a ticket, you are showing the ticket, but if you do not have a ticket, he is not taking you. You know why? Because there should be some qualifying criteria. We also need the ticket of bhakti to go to Krishna's abode, right? If we do not have that qualifying criteria to go to Krishna Loka, then would we be able to go to Krishna Loka? No, right? So we need to have that ticket of going to Krishna Loka to be reaching there, right? So if we do not have that qualification, we would not be reaching there. Yeah. So everyone should get the ticket. What is the ticket? Bhakti. What is that? How we can do bhakti? One of the easiest ways, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When we are studying, we too are doing bhakti. How? We would know. Today only we would know. Yeah. So let's wait for a while. One should understand Krishna in truth. One should understand Krishna in truth, and this one can do by, we can do this by serving on a pure devotee. Now this is a secret. This is a secret. Srimad Bhagavatam says 7.9.24. Why is it that Krishna gives a special mercy to his devotees? If we are serving a devotee of Krishna, then Krishna say, then it is written in Srimad Bhagavatam. What? If we are serving a pure devotee, then we are getting elevated. We would be able to understand Krishna. We would be dearer to Krishna. Why is it so? Because remember, yeah, Vidya want to say. Yeah, Vidya, why is it so?
It's because Krishna understands us as his friend, and he knows that it's like an example is like a friend of yours. There are many people in this world, but then your friends, you listen to your friends, you play with your friends, but the people who are not your friends, you don't really talk to them. It's like that.
Okay, Meera.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, what do you think is the answer? Why Krishna is doing a special mercy?
Because when we surrender to him, we become more dear to him.
Yeah, but why serving a pure devotee? Why not serving Krishna himself? There's a reason behind that. We have already discussed this in our last few classes. Ayush Patil.
Prabhuji, I think that if we serve a pure devotee, that pure devotee can continue his service to Krishna. So that's why he can do special mercy.
No. Yeah, Akanksha.
Serving a pure devotee is as close as to serving the God.
Why? Even more beneficial.
Because Krishna loves his devotees more than himself.
Exactly. This is the answer. Krishna loves his devotees more than himself. Krishna loves his devotees more than himself. Yeah. So suppose you love someone more than yourself. If I appreciate him or her, suppose Bhuvi loves his father more than herself. If I go to Bhuvi and I praise his father versus I praise herself, what would Bhuvi like more? Bhuvi would like more. Yeah, you are you're praising my father. It is very very dear. Yeah, my father is really very good now. You too know that fact now. So Bhuvi would be really very happy when we are praising her father, right? Because she loves her father more than herself. Similarly, Krishna loves us devotees more than himself, right? So if we are serving pure devotees of Krishna, then it is very very dear to Krishna. Yeah. And Krishna says, one can understand me as I am, as the supreme personality of Godhead, only by doing devotional service. This we have already been talking, right? What we can understand Krishna by doing devotional service, and by doing devotional service, we can understand Krishna. If we are doing devotional service, we can understand Krishna, and if we try to understand Krishna, we have to do devotional service both ways, right? Yeah. And when one is in full consciousness of me, by such devotion he can enter my kingdom. Yeah. So if we are doing devotional service unto Krishna, then we can reach his kingdom. Yeah. Now think of the justice that is there in this world. It is like this. Justice system is like this. I often quote this. Suppose I do one very bad murder, very bad murder. What punishment would the justice system give me? Hang till death. Suppose I do 10 murders. What is the worst punishment that they would give? Hang till death. Suppose I do 1,000 murders uh, in a heinous way. What punishment would I get? Again, hang till death. What is this? Justice? Justice? This is the kind of justice that is there in this material world. Howsoever we may try, the justice would not be there. But still, we have to do our best, right? And think of this: everyone, for a fair selection. Now this person is pronouncing this fair qualifying criteria. Everyone has to give the same example, give the same exam. What same exam? Everyone has to climb the tree. Now this dog is feeling like, I could only jump to the bark of the tree. I could not even go higher. this this seal is feeling like, you can go to the bark. I could not even cross the roots, right? The uprooting roots, I could not even cross that. This fish is telling, you all can think, I could not even think of coming out of the water, right? If I come out of the water, everything would crash. I would die. At the same moment I would die. How can I climb the tree? Elephant is saying, okay, I can climb the tree, but would tree survive? I would climb, but tree would come down. Na? This penguin is feeling, I could only embrace the tree, right? This monkey is feeling, yeah, this is a fair selection. I would jump the tree, right? I would jump in a fraction of a second. Now this crow is feeling, this is the best decision that we can do, right? This crow would fly onto the top very fast, right? So this is the thing that is there in this material world, right? Nothing is fair, Nothing is equal, nothing is right. Right? It is better, and Krishna says that it is better to engage in our own occupation. Whatever our prescribed duty is there. Krishna does not say, do Reddy Prasad's prescribed duty. Krishna does not say, do Vaishalini's prescribed duty. Krishna says to me, do your prescribed duty. Do your prescribed duty. Whatever prescribed duty is of yours. Right? So we are in different situations, doing different work, and whatever our work is, we have to do our prescribed duties. It is better to engage in one's own occupation, even though one may do it imperfectly, than to accept another's occupation and perform it perfectly. So we have to do our own prescribed duties, and duties prescribed according to one's nature are never affected by sinful reactions. So even if we are doing it wrong, we have to do our own prescribed duty, and in this way we would not incur sin. Yeah, simple. Now this pic we have seen earlier too, and this is very this one touching. Krishna is coming on a Garuda, and Garuda is doing pranam. One thing. Second, Krishna is bound, is almost what, jumping off the Garuda, right, to pick us up. This is us struggling, and Krishna is ready to jump off the Garuda, pick us up. Yeah. So Krishna says, if you become conscious of me, you will pass over the obstacle of this conditioned life by my grace. If, however, you do not work in such consciousness by my acts through false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost. So Krishna says that all through this while, I've been telling you that you have to come, please come. But even if you are not hearing me, even then, if you are not hearing me, then you would not be able to come back, and you would be lost. You would again be struggling. The choice is with you. Do you want to struggle? Please struggle. I do not want you to struggle. Krishna says, I do not want you to struggle. If possible, please do not struggle. Yeah. So Krishna is saying that, and let's move on. Krishna is saying, the Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated on the machine, which is the material energy. So Krishna is saying that we all are living with this energy. Which energy? Material energy, right? And we have seen this earlier also, that Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, right? Multiple times we have seen that Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Yeah. So let's understand this further. We have seen this also, Govardhana pastime, where Krishna is holding Govardhana hill on his left finger for 7 days and 7 nights, and devotees are just seeing Krishna, and Krishna protects his devotees all the time. Every time Krishna is protecting his devotees. Krishna is saying, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my dear friend. Yeah. So Krishna is saying, is Krishna saying this to Arjuna? Yeah. Who would tell me? Is Krishna saying this to Arjuna? Let me go down. Raj Lakshmi, is Krishna saying this to Arjuna?
No.
To whom Krishna is saying?
To us.
Mamta, to whom Krishna is saying?
Yeah.
Lasya, to whom Krishna is saying? Vagmisha, Adya?
To everyone.
Everyone, not only us. Krishna is saying to everyone. Yeah. So Krishna is saying to everyone that if you surrender unto me, if you become my devotee, if you do homage unto me, then you would become very dear to me, right? And you will come to me, right? So Krishna is promising this to everyone, every one of us. Yeah. And Krishna says, there is this religion, that religion, this thing to do, that thing to do. Krishna is saying, abandon all varieties of religion. Just surrender unto me, and I shall deliver you from all the sinful reaction. Do not fear. So Krishna is saying that you need to surrender unto me. And whatever sins that you have committed, I would obliterate you. I would remove that from you. Whatever sinful that things you have done all your life, I would see to it that everything goes off. But you have to surrender unto me. Do not fear about any other thing. Just surrender. Yeah. So it is so simple. Why we are getting trouble? It is so simple. We have to surrender unto the Supreme Lord, and we are happy, isn't it? So look at this. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu beating Madhai, right? Madhai had hit Nityananda Prabhu on his head. Look, blood is coming out. Nityananda Prabhu has been hit on the head by Madhai by a broken pot, right? And blood is coming out. And Gauranga or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Nimai is very, very angry on this. Why? Because his devotees is getting suffered. Krishna never excuses the pain that you are inflicting onto the devotees. Krishna never excuses that. Krishna would excuse every pain that you are inflicting on him, every bad thing that you are doing on him. Okay, you are an idiot person now. You all do all these things, yeah. So Krishna would say, okay, let it be. But if you are doing anything wrong to your devotee, would Krishna excuse? No. Krishna would then have to punish. Yeah. So we have to abandon all varieties of religion, and we have to surrender on to Krishna, right? Thereafter, what happened? Thereafter, Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not to beat, and thereafter Madhai surrender after seeing the mercy of Krishna. He surrendered on to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? And whatever sins that Madhai has done all through his life was washed away because he surrendered on to Krishna. The best example of surrendering on to Krishna we can remember is Bali Maharaj, right? But as Bali Maharaj surrendered, Krishna became very happy with Bali Maharaj surrenderance. Yeah, and he removed all the sins that he has done all his life. Yeah, and here comes the reason why this course is organized. All the more reasons. Yeah. So some of you are asking why free, why you are not charging, why this service, why you are doing this. So His Grace Namanishta Das Prabhu, our temple president at ISKCON Mangaluru, is a very, very, very special personality. He can change anyone's life in a matter of fraction of second. And earlier he has been conducting many webinar and seminars wherein he have been teaching Bhagavad Gita, right? He used to go to a lot of his schools, and this is one picture of a school where he is teaching a lot of his students, and he is giving away Bhagavad Gita, right? And this is a picture. Look at how everyone is holding Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is saying, for one who explains this supreme secret to his devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. So anyone who is talking about Krishna, pure devotional service is guaranteed to him. And in the end, he will come back to me. Krishna is also saying that at the end, okay, you are doing all these things. Huh? At the end, you would come back to me. And there is no servant in this world more dear to me than he. Every one of us are servant of Krishna only. Whether we accept it or not is our choice. We can be on a denial mode. We can keep on denying, although the truth would always be the same, but we can keep on denying. But Krishna is saying that there's no servant in this world more dear to me than the person who is doing devotional service by explaining this fact to everyone. Yeah, if you are explaining this fact to everyone, then you are very, very dear to me. Krishna is saying that, right? So we need to surrender on to Krishna. We have to do devotional service. We have to do all the things. And if we are talking about Krishna, if we are talking about Krishna's word, whatever Krishna has spoken, if we are repeating that to the devotees, then it is very, very good service that we all are doing. Yeah. So to become dearer to Krishna, uh, everything is conducted. Yeah. And who better than His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada as an example for this? Srila Prabhupada dedicated all his life serving for Krishna. Right? On the instruction of his guru, he wanted to pass on the message of Krishna to everyone. Right? So you all have been able to understand the Krishna's message all through this while. You have known how Krishna loves us so much, right? If you would not have understood Bhagavad Gita, would you have been able to understand this part ever in your lives? Right? So we should all thank His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada for his movement, for his contribution, right? So that we are able to understand and elevate ourselves, right? Uh, Personally speaking, even I am not qualified to speak about Krishna. I do not know anything. So, yeah, we are being enabled, right? So, like you, even I am very, very fortunate. In fact, I am more fortunate than anyone sitting out here to talking about Krishna. Yeah. So let's move on. And this is for every one of us. And I declare that he who studies this sacred conversation of ours worship me with his intelligence. So, what have been we be doing all through this while? We have been hearing about Bhagavad Gita, right? And Krishna says that one who studies the sacred conversation. So, if we are studying this conversation, then we are becoming uh, if we are reading this sacred conversation between Arjuna and Krishna, then we are worshipping Krishna. We are worshipping Krishna through our intelligence. Yeah. So Krishna says that we are doing devotional service. We are just trying to understand about Krishna, and Krishna is saying, "Yeah, you are doing devotional service." So Krishna has been very generous, right? Even if we do very, very little, yeah, you are doing a lot. You all are doing a lot, right? Krishna wants us to elevate. It is his intention towards everything. Why would Krishna want us to hear Bhagavad Gita? Because Krishna wants us to go back to him, right? Krishna loves us so much, and Krishna wants us to go back to him, right? This is the reason why he wants us to know Bhagavad Gita, right? Why else would he be telling us the knowledge? Because it would guide us to do the right thing. And after each and every struggle and every problem that we might be facing and finding answers in Bhagavad Gita, right? What does he want? This is for material world. Yeah, we would be facing a lot of challenges, a lot of problem, a lot of inconvenience would be happening, and we would find answers in Bhagavad Gita. But what after that? After that, we would understand what we have to do, and we would go back to Krishna, and that would elevate us. Krishna wants this to happen. Krishna wants us to elevate in material life as well, so that we do our work well, right? Krishna says that you have to inculcate this qualities. Why would Krishna want us to have those things? Because Krishna wants us to elevate in material life, right? Whatever we are doing, Krishna wants us to elevate. But at the same time, why Krishna is guiding us all through? Krishna is guiding us so that after this life, after we leave this body, we go to Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna has been very, very merciful. And Krishna says that, oh, you all are studying now. When you all are studying, you are doing devotional service. Why? Your intelligence. Yeah. So this is really interesting. This is really good. Yeah. And we have there is improper way of chanting when we are seeing mobile phone and chanting, but there is proper way wherein we concentrate, we sit and concentrate and we chant, right? We all need to do chanting in a very proper way. Why? Because if we are chanting Krishna's name, then we are becoming closer to Krishna, we are doing devotional service to Krishna, then we would be able to elevate ourselves and we would be able to go to Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna is saying, and one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reactions and attains to the auspicious planet for highest wealth. So even if we are not doing anything else, but hearing about Krishna with faith, so we have to do two things. We have to hear Krishna with faith and without envy. Okay, why without envy? Because Dhritarashtra heard Bhagavad Gita with enviousness, and he was not able to understand one word of Bhagavad Gita. Dhritarashtra had enviousness in his heart, and here it is written that we have to hear Bhagavad Gita without envy. Right? If we are hearing Bhagavad Gita without envy and with faith on Krishna, then we would be able to go to good planet, not Krishna Loka, but good planet, higher planet. Right? If we are doing devotional service only, then we would be able to, other devotional service, like we are chanting and we are doing other things, only then we would be able to go to Krishna Loka. Now, if not, there are many planets there. Right? There would be higher planet. We are in very lower planet. We would go to higher planet for sure. But would we be going to Krishna Loka? No. Right? So, just by hearing Bhagavad Gita with faith and without enviousness, we can go to higher planet. If we are doing more devotional service, better things is guaranteed. Right? If we are doing pure devotional service, we can go to Krishna Loka. Sukdev Goswami heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Shiva as a parrot, and he was liberated. Right? Just hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, he was liberated. Right? So this is the power of hearing Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Now Arjuna is saying, and actually Bhagavad Gita ends here. Right? But after this, there would be one shloka which would change our world. Last shloka. If we understand that shloka, we would feel like whatever we have understood in Bhagavad Gita, put aside there, and we would not be able to understand what is written out here. How could this happen? Right? This is to do with last shloka. And after we complete last shloka, we would understand a lot of things. I call it day 19. Right? Actually, there's nothing called day 19. I made a slide for day 19. I would play that slide and we would understand it. Right? After we end Bhagavad. So yeah, Arjuna is saying, my dear Krishna, oh infallible one, my illusions are now gone. I had a lot of confusion, but now my confusion is gone. I've regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt, and I am prepared to act according to your instruction. Now Arjuna is saying that whatever you say, I am accepting, and I would be working on those instructions. Yeah. So Arjuna is saying this. Arjuna knew everything beforehand only. Arjuna was acting. Why Arjuna was acting? For us to know. Yeah. And Sanjaya has been hearing all this conversation. All this conversation was going on. Sanjaya was hearing. Sanjaya said, thus I have heard the conversation between two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna, and so wondrous is this message that my hair is standing on my end. So what happens? You see, I don't know whether you are able to see my video or not. So you can toggle and find Sri Ram Khandelwal with video. When there is something very mesmerizing, what happens? Your hair stands on your on at the end, right? It comes out, right? So Sanjay is saying that my hair is standing on my on the end, right? Why? Because it is so mesmerizing. I'm not able to believe what I've heard, right? And Sanjay would show his ecstasy. He is very excited and he is very happy to hear all these things. Sanjay saying that in next two verses, O king, as I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure, thrilled at every moment. I'm very happy, very happy. And O king, as I remember the wonderful form of Lord Krishna, I'm struck with wonder more and more. I rejoice again and again. So Sanjaya is stuck with wonder. Sanjaya is rejoicing. Sanjaya is taking pleasure. Sanjaya is very happy. His hairs are standing on his head. his hair are standing on the end, right? These things are happening. And the most unbelievable part of Bhagavad Gita is coming next. The last shloka. You would not believe. The translation that you would hear, you would not believe. Do not read it right now. Co-host, anyone, please volunteer. You have to unmute some of them. Please do not unmute this one. N7, I do not know. N7 at the rate and whatever it is there. Whoever's name is there, you have to unmute 15, 20 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can unmute more. Keep on unmuting everyone. So except this N7 who has not renamed himself or herself, I'm not unmuting them. Yeah. So except that, you can unmute everyone. Yeah, keep on unmuting. So what we will do, you can, everyone please, whoever is unmuted, if your background noise is not coming, it is completely fine. You can unmute yourself. If background noise is coming, please be muted. Yeah. So everyone can be unmuted. So what would I do? I would first read and you would follow, right? Someone is using two devices. Please mute one. Who is this person? Someone is using two devices. Because of you, noise would come to everyone. Please do not unmute yourself. Else, please unmute. Again, there is some background noise. What to do? Yeah. Okay. Let me. Listen. Keep on unmuting everyone except this person, this suspicious person. Please unmute him. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno.
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra
Partho Dhanurdhara
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir.
Tatra Shri Vijayo
Jayo Bhuttir
Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
Dhruva
Two lines now. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha,
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir. Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhuttir Dhruva
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
Tatra Shri
All four lines now. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Please, no one before me. No one before me. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhute Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
Yatra
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Shri Vijayo Bhute, Matir Mama.
Hare Krishna. So beautiful. I'm muting everyone, and let me just read once again. Very beautiful. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhute Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Now, understand what is happening. Sanjay is speaking all these things. To whom? Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is the king. And Sanjay is speaking. Someone please unmute, show your video. No one's video is coming. So yeah. So what is happening? Sanjay is speaking all these things in front of Dhritarashtra. Now Dhritarashtra is the king. Dhritarashtra is not an ordinary personality. It's the king who is standing in front of him, right? And imagine Dhritarashtra is there in front of you, and you are serving Dhritarashtra, and what is Sanjay speaking now would mesmerize you. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there is also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. So Sanjay is saying four things are guaranteed. That is my opinion. Four things are guaranteed. What? Opulence, victory, extraordinary power, morality. Okay. No, not okay. There are four things that Sanjay is saying, and if you note, actually Sanjay is saying very, very big things. One thing Sanjay is saying, victory is guaranteed. Victory is guaranteed. Wherever there is Arjuna and Krishna, Arjuna and Krishna is on the other side, right? From the side that Dhritarashtra is fighting, Arjuna and Krishna is on the other side. So what is Sanjay saying? That their victory is guaranteed. What is Sanjay saying? Your loss is guaranteed. You are determined to lose. How could someone say in front of his own king that you would lose? Right? For a Kshatriya, the worst thing is losing. Even worse than death. It is okay to die, but it is not okay to lose. And Sanjay is speaking in front of him that you are going to lose, my king. Because he's saying that victory is guaranteed on the other side. And one more thing, even more than the loss, morality. Morality is on their side. Wherever Krishna and Arjuna is there, morality is on their other side. Whom are they fighting with? Dhritarashtriyas. Now, what is Sanjay saying then? Sanjay is saying that you all are immoral. Sanjay is indirectly saying this. You all are immoral. You are fighting with Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna and Arjuna, morality is guaranteed. How could anyone say in front of his own king that you are immoral? If anyone says like that, he would be beheaded. At that very moment, the king would kill him. Right? But Sanjay said this because he is in ecstasy. He had just heard Krishna and Arjuna speaking, and he is saying opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality is guaranteed. Out of this victory and morality, no king would be able to hear that he would not be victorious. No king would be able to hear that he is immoral. Right? And Sanjay is speaking this in front of his own king. Why is this? And there is one more thing. Despite even hearing, I am again enabling the chat. Please write to me in the chat what is the answer. Despite even hearing that victory is guaranteed on the other side, why did Dhritarashtra not stop the war? Why did Dhritarashtra not stop the war? Victory is guaranteed on the other side. Sanjay is saying so. Why did Dhritarashtra not stop the war? He should have stopped the war. So Akanksha Reddy says because he was blinded with his love for his son. Yes, your part is correct, but does this answer the question? I do not think so. Whatever you said is completely correct. Because of lust and greed, Shristi says lust and greed is correct, but does this answer this question? No. Yes, Prajan said the right answer because he was envious upon Krishna. Because he was envious upon Krishna, and because of his enviousness, greedy, arrogance, everyone is answering no. This is correct answer only. Greed, he was greedy, he was arrogant, everything is correct, right? But he was envious upon Krishna. If you are envious upon Krishna, you would not be able to understand Krishna. If you have enviousness towards Krishna, no one would be able to understand Krishna. All through this while we have been talking this, that if you really want to understand Krishna, if you really want to understand Bhagavad Gita, never be envious of Krishna. If you do not want to understand Bhagavad Gita, just have a little enviousness towards Krishna, you would not be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. Anything in Bhagavad Gita, you would not be able to understand. So enviousness, if you have in your heart, he would not be able to understand. Yes. Yes, other answers too were right, but the central point was enviousness. From enviousness, other things, if you have other things, if you even have greed for that matter, just understand this part. If you have greed, but if you are surrendered soul, like Bali Maharaj had greed, did not Bali Maharaj had greed? Bali Maharaj occupied all the kingdoms of even demigods, right? He had greed, but he surrendered. He never had enviousness towards Krishna. If you have enviousness towards Krishna, no one can save you. Yeah. So yeah. So let's understand a bit more. Let me stop the chat. Do not send a right now this thank you message. The session has not been ended right now. Please do not send thank you messages right now. So let me disable the chat for 5-10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, this session has not ended. I would go on for day 19, right? And day 19 is really interesting and we need to understand. In fact, day 19 is something which is very basics of it. I don't know, I did not get time all through this file. So I had to make another day 19. So today we ended the session, but day 19 we would take, and let me take day 19 session. Yeah. Why is this in the PDF coming? So you have to wait for 2 more seconds. Yeah, so this is BG18 kids, day 19. Yeah, so day 19 would revise some of our concepts, and it would tell us. I would take 10 to 15 minutes. Ideally, I wanted to complete in time. I could have completed, but then the interaction level would have been low. I did not wanted to do that at the end. Why keep that interactions level low? So better to engage more and maybe take 5-10 minutes more. Yeah. So who is Krishna? Now this is talking about independence. You get independence when you are a surrendered soul. When you surrender onto Krishna, you get independence. Yeah. So real independence comes when you have complete faith in the mercy of Lord without dependence upon the conditions of the matter. So you are not dependent upon any other thing but Krishna. Then real independence would come. Yeah. What does Krishna mean? Some of you asked this question. Krishna means highest pleasure. Krishna means highest pleasure, right? So we understand, right? So this is coming from a book of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. This book is called Science of Self-Realization. So let me read this. God has many dealings with his many devotees, and according to those dealings, he is called certain names. Since he is innumerable devotees and innumerable relations with them, he has innumerable name. We cannot hit on one name. So many of you were asking how many names of Krishna has. It is detailed out here, right? Innumerable devotees, innumerable names. Because of his interaction with devotees. But the name Krishna means all attractive. Earlier, what does it mean? Highest pleasure. It means all attractive. God attracts everyone. That is the definition of God. We have seen many pictures of Krishna, and we see that he attracts the cows, calves, birds, beasts, trees, plants, and even the water of Vrindavan. He is attracted to the cowherd boys and the gopis and Nand Maharaj, to the Pandavas, and to the human society. Therefore, if any particular name can be given to God, he is Krishna. Right? So, Krishna means all attractive, Krishna means highest pleasure. Yeah. And we have already done this. Let us revise. Krishna has 6 opulence: beauty, knowledge, fame, wealth, strength, and despite having all those 5, Krishna had renunciation. Yeah. Krishna is inconceivable, Krishna is transcendental, Krishna is eternal, Krishna is blissful, Krishna is supreme person, Krishna is supreme controller, Krishna is unborn, Krishna is indestructible. Many things I must have missed, but these are a few things that we have seen in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, and there are 3 realizations. None of them is wrong, but we have to understand it only in this way, because understanding him in this way, we would be able to elevate ourselves, we would be able to understand him better. So the lower realization is Brahman, middle realization is Paramatma, the best realization is Bhagavan, right? Brahman means it is some energy or light. Paramatma means he is in the hearts of everyone, right? Four-handed Brahma form, he is in the heart of everyone. And Bhagwan is Krishna is two-handed form. Yeah. So this is about it. And there is something more about Krishna. There is one more name of Krishna. So this is the last slide, I believe. No, second last. So there is one more name of Krishna, which is Asam Urdhva. Asam Urdhva. Asam Urdhva means there is no one equal to or greater than Krishna. Yeah. So this name itself and makes us understand who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna himself is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But we should understand one thing. We should never make fun of Devi Devtas. Devi Devtas are very elevated personality given responsibility by Krishna himself. Right? There's no one greater or equal to Krishna, but we should never make fun of Devi Devta as well. Yeah. And we have to work sincerely because Krishna is in everyone's heart. There would not be any there will be no difficulty to have the necessary facilities. So Krishna would enable us. Krishna would enable us to reach where we have to reach. Krishna would show us this path, right? And one more thing, every time we know this, but again we have to repeat this. We can understand Krishna only by doing devotional service, and by doing devotional service we can reach to Krishna's home, our home, right? That is where we end Bhagavad Gita 19th day session as well, right? 18th day we ended, 19th day we are ending, right? So we ended in 5 minutes only. Thank you everyone for being a part of this session. Let me share the questionnaire for you all, and if you want to interact, I would interact till you all stay. Do not worry. If there is anything you want to ask, you may ask. Before that, getting certificates, right? That is one of the prime things that we want, right? We want certificates. So how can we get certificates? Look, there are two ways. One, you would be doing the quiz. I think you all must have been doing the quiz on Teachables. I told you how to do it, right? There is a simpler way. There's a if you are doing it, it's very good. Actually, you should be doing it. But I think for someone who is a 5-year-old child, someone who is a 6-year, 7-year-old child, I do not think. Okay, polls. Please do not launch polls. Please do not launch polls. Yeah, please do not launch polls. Yeah, someone wanted to tell me that we have to do polls. Let me take up polls. But yeah, this is what we have to launch. So please do poll simultaneously. Let me tell about that. Please note down, if you want certificate, there's just one way out. You have to take quiz on Teachables. You have to take quiz on Teachables. Now, for someone who is a 5-year, 6-year-old child, he would not be able to do quiz, right? It would be very, very difficult. So what did we do in last batch 9? What did we do? Some of you must be knowing Mansi. So last time around, Mansi was there and we completed the whole quiz live. We started from day 1 and day 19. We did the entire quiz, and it is the video is there. I would share the video with everyone. Day 19 last time around, the video is there for everything, right? So you can see the video and you can complete the quiz, right? If you find any problem, you can complete the quiz there. It tells you how to get the certificate as well. From starting to ending, everything is discussed, right? So you just have to see the video. So this is question number 1, and surrendered soul onto the lotus feet of the Lord. That is only the perfect business. That is only business of perfect human being. Yeah. Moving on to question. Yeah.
The polls are only open to
Yeah, you would
it's
not be able to see. Co-host is not able to answer. You can do one thing. You can message me, WhatsApp me the answer. Oh, sorry, WhatsApp no. This one. I'm enabling the participants to chat with me. Right? You can answer. In fact, co-host can chat even when it is disabled. Yeah. So this is very difficult question. I don't think you should be getting this. Let me show you. where it is taking from. This question should not be there. This is very difficult question. The nomenclature, even I do not find it comfortable to remember names of everything. How should I be expecting you all to remember? No, this is not okay. Yeah, so giving up the activities. Who closed the poll? Please do not close the poll till not asked. Yeah, giving up the activities. What is that? That is sannyasa. That is not tyaga, that is sannyasa. Yeah, so sharing result. So moving on to question number 3. Right, the ticket of dash is to take us to the holy abode of Krishna. What would take us to Krishna? Yeah, ending poll in 3 seconds. So the ticket of bhakti would take us to the supreme abode of Krishna. And moving on to question number 4. Krishna can be understood by serving a pure devotee, serving delicious food to others. I'm ending the poll in 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, I did not share the result. Serving a pure devotee. Yeah, this is the easiest way to elevate. But remember one thing, I told this during Narada example as well. If you are serving a pure devotee, you would get the benefit only when you are Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, right? Only because you want to serve onto Krishna, you are serving a Vaishnava, only then you would get the benefit, right? Else you would not get the benefit. Yeah, if Krishna is the center of doing everything, then you would get the benefit. Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart or no one's heart. Yeah, ending poll in 2 seconds. Thank you for giving this good outgoing this one gift. Yeah, so everyone answered. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Yeah. Prayer PDF is available in important resources. It is there in important resources. Yeah. Sir, today is Srila Prabhupada's birthday. Is it? No, it is not. Yeah, so this is it. How to take quiz, Prabhuji? Yeah, Gitika, we have told this in sessions. We have told this in previous sessions, but we would again, I would be sharing day 19 video with all of you of batch 10 and batch 9. Yeah, in that Mansi completed the entire quiz together with us. Yeah? So it was a very difficult day. We completed it somehow. Yeah, so we would be sharing. Before that, let me take question and answer from this. Yeah, for everyone, please join Bhakti Vriksha classes. Please do not disconnect here only. It is a weekly class, and even if you join the group, suppose you are not able to join some of the classes, it's okay. Sometime we would be sharing videos as well. You would find the videos, and I'm thinking to send daily messages on Bhakti Vriksha. I don't know whether it would be possible for me, but there are some beautiful messages that we could send. I get beautiful messages daily, right? So if you want, I can send daily messages as well on Bhakti Vriksha groups. But one thing is there, please join. First thing is, please join Bhakti Vriksha classes, because our association should not break. Okay, we joined, we had 18 days of session, but what after this? The elevation is constant, right? It's not like you understood a bit of Bhagavad Gita and thereafter stopped. right? Even if you understand all of Bhagavad Gita, we all understood today only that by the association of Vaishnava we can elevate ourselves. Why not get associated in Bhakti Vriksha classes and get association of Vaishnava, right? All those who have only joined Bhagavad Gita, they would be joining there, right? So everyone please join Bhakti Vriksha classes. Everyone please join the group. I would share the link once again. Please join the group. And donation, you, it is up to you, completely up to you, whatever you want to donate. If you want to donate, I personally request, if you are capable, if you could afford, please donate. When you are doing anything for Krishna, Krishna would see. Krishna sees our heart. Yeah. So request your parents, if it was feasible, if it is possible. Yeah. So you are raising your hand for 15 minutes. Oh, Minakshi, why do this? I do not want to. Prabhuji, during November batch, you allowed us to chant shloka and slide, and we were mostly unmute. It was more interactive than this time, but anyways, teaching. Prajan, yes, what you are saying is completely correct. Actually, we are finding some problem this time around. Some people are joining wrong. Some wrong people are joining the session, but let me assure you, next batch I would be doing something. Now what happened this time around, there was no volunteer, right? And no one came forward to make videos and everything, right? I want some support. I can do it by myself as well, but I need some time. For shlokas I would be making the videos, you would be getting, everyone would be getting the videos, but then I need some time. I'm not getting any time, right? So after today's session gets over at around 7, or maybe tomorrow morning, I would be starting making videos and everything. You would get the videos, whatever shlokas you have chanted, you would get the videos, don't worry. And I would play the videos in a session. Actually, my idea to make the video was that I should make the video, and just before starting the class or after just ending the class, I should play those shlokas, right? It would have been very nice, it would have been very beautiful, but no one was ready to make the videos. Someone should volunteer, someone should come forth, and it would take around half an hour, not more than half an hour. I would tell how to make. Next batch someone should volunteer. Yeah, I can do it, then you have to WhatsApp me. But Varshit, I found you to be naughty. I do not want to give any naughty child this opportunity. Anyone who is very sincere, I want to give them. Rohan Pandya has been very sincere. In fact, in chanting his shlokas, if I could share, I was talking to Mataji yesterday only. So many of you are very sincere. I'm not saying that you are not sincere. So anyone who is very sincere, I'm ready to give opportunity to anyone. Yeah, but yeah, you have to be sincere. That is the only thing. You cannot be naughty. You have to be sincere. Yeah. Why? Because it is not about one day that we are doing. It is about every day that we have to do. For 18 days, we have to do it, right? It could be like one day you do, one day someone else do, and we have to do it for 2 batches. It is not like one batch. We have to do it for 2 batches. And someone should motivate in Hindi batch as well. So you all are chanting very well. In Hindi batch, there's some problem. They are not chanting well. Yeah, they two are sending. If I would show you, there are kids who are sending, but they are not chanting properly. So shloka chanting is an issue. Yeah, but shloka chanting is something that I need to work upon, but I need some volunteers before any. Mm. Okay, Prajan, your grandma wants to volunteer. I'm more than happy. Co-hosts were sharing some polls. We will do it. Co-hosts were polling. Co-hosts were sharing some polls. No. Those polls are not required. Those polls are not required. Those polls are just sample polls. I can do the videos every day, but after 6 p.m. Sai Mira, yes. Yeah, you can do it. But after 6 p.m. After 6 p.m. After 6 p.m. How can you do it? That is what I'm thinking. We may do one thing. I'm just thinking. I just thought yesterday. Why not end the entries 24 hours before the start of the class? Now, if I end up entries, suppose I'm taking the class on day 2, right? Day 2, 6 a.m. I'm taking the class. I should end up entry when I'm taking day 1. When I'm starting day 1, day 2's entries is closed. Now, the co-host would get 24 hours to make the video. Co-host or admin who is, or maybe 6 hours, depends. Let's see. So yes, someone wanted to be unmuted. Some Madhuri, Meenakshi Krishna. I do not unmute. I do not unmute. I do not unmute. But this is an exception. I want to take question and answer first. After that, I would unmute. Yeah, this is
Hi,
an
sir.
exception. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yeah. Please tell.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
my question is,
Yeah.
who's first Krishna's devotee?
Who is first Krishna's devotee?
Yeah.
Why do you ask so difficult questions? Why do you ask so difficult questions?
Because there are lots of devotees of Krishna, but
Yeah.
who is the first and exact one first Krishna's devotee?
I have difficulty answering that question, but I think it is Radharani Maharani herself. Why? Because Radharani Maharani is no other than Krishna's part, right? There could not be anyone closer to Krishna than Krishna herself. Yeah. So let me answer the question.
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Prabhuji, it takes less than half an hour. I can do it in the morning also.
Who?
Meera Prabhuji.
Okay. Meera, I'm really very happy if you could do. But yeah, it would take less than half an hour. In fact, it would take something like 15-20 minutes. So we can divide into one, someone who would be qualifying what are the shlokas that we need to put that on the video, and two, someone who would be putting it, or we can ask someone to do everything by herself. We can do it either ways. I'm happy doing either ways. But I think someone should tell us which shloka we should put, and someone should put it. Should I show my this one, the software? It's very simple.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yeah, the software is called OpenSoft, right? I found it during this session when I thought of starting this. The software is OpenSoft, and it is very, very simple. I'm doing question and answer. Yeah, first let's do question and answer. After that, I would come to this. Yeah, Harshit Kaparthi, is the last session? Is it the last session of the class? Yes, this is the last session of this batch. Of batch 10, this is the last session. After that, we would be starting batch 11. And every one of you who are staying back, please, you can WhatsApp me. Ideally, I do not. I get flooded with messages, and I do not want to reply to a lot of people. I personally like, but I find it extremely challenging. Please give me time. But please WhatsApp. Do personal WhatsApp. I would reply to each one of you, but please give me time. Today, please do not be on hurry that you are not replying. Think like I would be replying after 2 days, right? But I would try to reply by evening or maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I would try. Yeah. So Nitin Pradhan, why Krishna is unborn? He also born by his mother. Look, he gave this opportunity to be born as a son to Devki and Vasudev, right? But he does not take this one birth like a normal child. He does not take birth like a normal child, right? He is very special. So although he is born to his mother and father, but he is unborn. He has been existing from time immemorial, and he does not take normal way. He appears to be taking normal way. Yeah, there's a difference between the two. Raj Lakshmi Gunale, how many ways of doing devotional service? 9 ways. You have seen that. Chapter 12, first slide. Please see. Raj Lakshmi Gunale, are demigods the messengers of Krishna? we should messengers of Krishna, we should not try to understand it this way. We should understand devotees of Krishna. Devotees of Krishna, yeah, correct. Ayush Patil, if we read Bhagavad Gita little by little every day after doing our prescribed duty, no, simultaneously. We should not think that I did this in the morning, I did this in the evening. You should have this heart. Okay, I have to do my work. I would be doing my work, but after that I would read. Right. So it is simultaneously, not after or before. Do we reach to Krishna Loka? Is this devotional service? Yes, this is devotional service, but more important is to chant Krishna's name. You can understand about Krishna. Understanding about Krishna is doing devotional service, but you should take names of Krishna. Suppose your mother, you want your mother to come, right? You are sitting in one room, and for any reason you are not able to pick yourself up and reach out to your mother. What would you do? You would take your mother's name, right? Mother, 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 please come, and she would come. Similarly, we have to take Krishna's name, Krishna, 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 and Krishna would come. How can we take Krishna's name? Chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Simple, isn't it? Medha and Vagmisha. Yeah. How does Krishna know someone needs help? Krishna resides in the heart of everyone. How would Krishna not know? Yeah. And we saw that too. Krishna knows us. We know ourselves as well. Right? Who is the knower of the body? Krishna and us. Yeah. Thank you very much for lovely session. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Dandava Pranam. Prabhuji, where do we donate to?
Where would we donate? The link is mentioned in the group.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
WhatsApp group. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for your service to us.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Actually, I'm not doing anything. I'm just being a postman, and that too incorrectly. I could have made it a lot better. Aditya, when is the next batch? Actually, it starts on first Monday of every month. First Monday every month. It happened for the same first of February. It would happen at 1st of March as well. It is actually first Monday, not first day. First Monday. Yeah. Meghna C. Prabhuji, you said that Krishna is unborn, but we celebrate. Actually, I explained this answer earlier too. Krishna is unborn, but we celebrate because but we celebrate Krishna Janmashtami because he appeared. He appeared on that day, right? He was not born, but he appeared on that day. Yeah, so we celebrate as at his birthday. Although he appeared, we celebrate as his birthday. Natasha, yeah, just a minute. Natasha Krishnan, who was first God to born, first personality to be born was Krishna himself. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Who was asking this question? Yeah.
By Shami.
Yeah.
So my question is, who invented the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Who told us?
Actually, it was there in the scriptures. But most relevant thing that we need to understand is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discovered it. Although it was there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discovered it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that this is what we have to do. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made that arrangement that he told to his guru to repeat the same thing what he wanted to do. He wanted everyone to follow this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right? Everyone to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Actually, the story goes this way. I actually try to be a bit away at times because we would not be able to encapsulate that. But the fact is this: Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after being said by Ishwara Puri that you have to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Actually, this happened this way: that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Ishwara Puri that you have to tell me this. Thereafter, he accepted Ishwara Puri as his guru, and Ishwara Puri told him that you have to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Now he was his guru. Ishwara Puri was his guru, and he was telling that you have to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells to the entire world that I am a very big fool. I am a very big idiot. Right? I do not know any other thing. God himself is saying all these things. I do not know any other thing. But My guru has told me that I have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is what we all need to do. We all need to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I am such a fool. Even then, Krishna is telling to all of us that even if you are a fool, you can do this. But Krishna is taking personally on himself. When I am such a fool, even then, my guru is telling me that if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you can uplift yourself. So we all need to chant and uplift ourselves. Yeah. So this is how the story goes. Yeah. So yeah, let me move on to other questions. Ji Anirudh Babu, why would we say Hare Krishna and Hare Ram? I told, this is just answered. Akanksha, who is the best and purest devotee of Krishna Prabhuji? Purest devotee, no one could match Radharani Maharani. No one could match Radharani Maharani. How could you think of matching? Krishna took birth just to understand his love. Yeah, Krishna took birth. Hare Krishna, am I audible? Please say yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So Krishna took birth to understand Radharani Maharani's love as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How could anyone be any closer to Radharani Maharani? Even Krishna himself is not closer to Radharani Maharani in that respect of loving himself. He could not understand how much Radharani Maharani could love him, right? So yes, there could not be anyone closer. Is Radharani Maharani? Is it Radharani Maharani or Narada Muni? Definitely, it is Radharani Maharani. Varshit Pulisi, sir, every day I am joining Bhagavad Gita class, but in a few days it is going to end. But I want to do Bhakti Yoga after that. So what can I do? Is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra enough? Yes, you should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. At the same time, you should actually Varshit there, Varshit and yeah, Varshit. Mataji is very, very sincere. I must tell you. You might be naughty, but Mataji is very, very sincere. Yeah, very sincere. I respect Mataji like anything. I do not know Mataji quite a lot, but yeah, I found what Mataji is up to. So I really respect Mataji quite a lot. So yes. What to do? Yes, you can look. Bhagavad Gita we would not be able to understand completely ever. This is a fact because it is Krishna's message. How can we understand Krishna completely? No, we would never be able to understand. We would try to increase our understanding. Next time, more. Yeah, Prajan joined November batch and he's joining now. Sai Meera joined last batch. He's joining now. There are many. We have Reddy Prasad. Reddy Prasad is joining for 4th or 5th batch. Continuously for 4th or 5th batch. Right? And Reddy Prasad has would understand at times even more than I would. Right? So Reddy Prasad has left the meeting. Good. He is not hearing his appreciation. He would. It's better for him. Many kids are joining for second, third time. Everyone should join. Right? Yeah. Even some personal contacts are joining for second or third time. Yeah. Good. This is funny.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have another question. What time is the Bhakti classes?
So Bhakti Vriksha classes would happen at 3 times. Earlier it was 7 a.m. on Saturday. Now that has been shifted to 9:15 p.m. To suit US kids. It has been shifted to 9:15 p.m. Right? Only because of US kids. Indian kids too find it comfortable to join at 9:15. Why? Because whatever they might be doing, whatever at 9:15 p.m. they would be free. Although that is a sleeping time, but they would be free. Right? So they might delay their sleep one day, and it is completely fine. But yeah, you should not be sleeping too late. But yeah, if you are waking up for Krishna, it's okay. One day you can wake. Yeah. So what we should do? We should do chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Try and engage yourself more. WhatsApp me for more. And please, sir, what is the best shloka to chant in Bhagavad Gita overall? Every shloka. What is whatever Krishna says is how can you say this is better, that is better? But personally, you may feel this is better. Nothing is coming to my mind as of now. Yeah, actually, I'm getting overwhelmed with this feeling that this batch is ending. I feel like holding everyone in arm, and I do not want any one of you to go. Right? What to do? Session ends. Yeah. Now the worst feeling is that some of you would be disconnecting. Right? So I do not want any one of you to disconnect. Well, yeah. Samrita. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is there any other session for shlokas? I would be starting one. I know shloka chanting is an issue for all of us, and it is not okay that some of you are not able to chant properly, right? Some shloka you should be able to chant, right? So yes, in fact, Madhuri too has been joining for many sessions. So some shloka you should be chanting properly, right? So I would be conducting one session. Please let me think about this after tomorrow. You may WhatsApp me for this. Let me think about this after tomorrow. Not today. Please, no. Today, no. Right. Let me end the Hindi session as well. Yeah. So will we maintain this WhatsApp group permanently? You join this one, Bhakti Vriksha group. Right. Bhakti Vriksha would be permanent for sure. Even this group would be permanent, but I would not be posting much things on this group. Yeah, so Akanksha asked first demigod, best demigod. Uh, what should I answer on first demigod and best demigod? Shiva is pure Vaishnava. Hanuman is again Shiva. Shiva is himself. So best demigod we can think of Shiva. Yeah, first demigod. Again, first demigod we can think of Shiva only. Yeah. Sir, I am actually one that chats with you, okay, every day. Please give me some chance to do. Please, sir, I want to do anything. I really want to do good stuff to you, and I will never do anything bad to you. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Varshit, not an issue. Just be sincere. I do not have any issues giving opportunity to any sincere kid. But yeah, you just have to be sincere. I say that on the face. I am not the kind of person who would think something, speak something, do something. I'm not that kind of person. I would always speak on the face. I found it that way. I told it. If you are sincere, I do. Hare Krishna. If you are sincere, I don't have any issues. Yeah.
We're breaking up, sir.
Is my voice breaking now? Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah. Okay.
Stop.
Clear now?
Yeah, it's good now,
it's
sir.
clear.
Okay. Sorry. At times it happens. In mobile device it breaks at times. Again. Hare Krishna. Audible. Yeah.
Yes.
It broke in between. I know you all might not be understanding, but it broke in between.
Sir, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Good. So let's move on to question and answers from whoever wants to. Whoever has raised their hand. One request. I'm facing this problem, so I requesting everyone. Whoever is raising hand, please on their video. Please on their videos. Whoever is who's putting their videos on, I'm unmuting them. Yeah, Prajan. Hare Krishna. I'm seeing Prajan for the first time, I think.
No, Prabhuji, I have on my video many times in the last batch and even in the Bhakti Riksha class, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. So how are you?
I'm fine, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prajan. Tell me.
Yes, Prabhuji, I even downloaded the software now, Prabhuji. Can I do the video for next batch, Prabhuji?
Okay, should I show you the software? Software is open source.
Prabhuji, open shot. I downloaded.
Yeah. So you know what we have to do? You are able to see the screen, na?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Look, what we have to do, we just have to do this one plus, right? And we have to download from email, right? So this is, I have downloaded it on this one desktop, right? So desktop, this is videos, right? And this is like, I'm just showing, like it is E16, right? We have to just on all these files. In fact, I should be doing Control Alt, right? So we have just to download it and see what happens. Everything gets populated. Audio, we have to go on audio, and in track 4 we have to put it 1, we have to put it 2. Just first we have to download, second we have to put, right? Very simple. And simultaneously we have to go to so we have to do for all these, right? Let me show you doing complete. So this is 16.4, 16.7. It is very simple. You would feel like this is cakewalk, but actually it takes time, right? And then we have to go to images, images paste 1. Now images, we have to see how long we want, right? So this one, this long, right? And this is second image, right? So phone, so this is image 2, this is image 3, right? And I elongate it to this one, image 4, right? Elongate it to this one, image 5, elongate it to this one. Now there is final thank you image that I make, right? I could not explain it here, but imagine I put this thank you image here. I am elongating this, but let me just put it here, and then we have just to do click on this one red button, right? It would ask the file name. We are doing like, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Drawings and shloka and drawings, like right, shloka and drawings, batch, whatever you want, batch 10, whatever name that you want this video to be with, batch 10, chapter, sorry, chapter, I put chapter first, chapter, let's say chapter 15, no, it was 16, batch 10. And we have to find the path where I need to save this and export video. Automatically the video would be saved, and thereafter I would give you one link where from you can upload from on my video, on my channel. You just have to upload, done. This is all we have to do for one day, right? So someone should select this audio files, someone should tell, and yeah, someone should tell which audio files should be taken, which images should be taken, and another person should just do this and done. So it's not very too hard, but it is taking too much time. It's very simple, right? Did you find any problem doing that? It's very simple, right? It is like a game, very simple game, right? You can do it anytime, anyone can do it. And open shot is a very simple, this one, very simple. Yeah. So if you want, please WhatsApp me. If you can do one thing, your grandmother can Mataji can tell which shlokas to take. You can find you can put which you can do this is stuff what I told, right? Your grandmother could guide you in putting that stuff. It becomes very simple. Yeah. Yeah, Prajan. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, that is my sister, Prabhuji. She also, her favorite god is Krishna, Prabhuji. She would always talk about Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hari bol, Hari bol. Everyone in your home is very, very special. What to do? How come you are born in such a good family? Yeah?
All because of previous birth.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I will try to do volunteer. I will be a volunteer. Really, I like to get connected with you always, but I am not well fully. I have some problems. That's why I find I don't want to give word and then go back. That's why I am not.
Yes, Mataji, but what to do?
I'll try to do. Once
Yes.
I'll try. If I am not able to, I shall give up.
Actually, we can do one thing. Prajin, you can start today itself. Please make day 17, day 18 video. I have not made day 17. Day 16 I have made. 17, 18 we have not made. Right? You may find which one to make. Right? And you can start.
If he has any doubts, he will ask you.
Definitely.
WhatsApp you.
Definitely. Or you can do test now. You might not be doing it perfectly fine. It is completely okay. You may make it and share across to me. I would know, yeah, you are doing it, you are not doing it. Yeah. Whatever mistakes that would be there, we could find it out. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hare Krishna. Vaishalini. Yeah.
Oh, my other question was, how do you get the certificate if you didn't take the quiz? Like, how would you? You said there was another way, right?
What?
How do you get the certificate? Like you said, there was another way other than the quiz.
There's no other way. There's no other.
Ah, okay. So
There's
the
no.
quiz is in WhatsApp. You have to take it.
No, teachables.
Oh, teachables. It's
You
posted
don't
in
know?
WhatsApp.
You don't know?
No.
I'm sure. Please give me some 2-3 minutes. I would be sharing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else has any query? Vaishalini, please unmute them if they have any query. I could not see the screen.
Oh, okay. And Anirudh Babu looks like something. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm having a question.
Yeah, please ask.
If the souls pass on the other bodies, then who will go to hell, heaven, or Krishna Loka?
Sorry.
Like if normally the souls will pass on to other bodies,
Yeah. After this body, another body we would get.
Yes, sir. Then how we will go to Krishna Loka?
Actually, the PDF that you are seeing on the screen is not updated one, but it would do. Let me tell you. So if you are getting the souls passed on to a different body, who would go to Krishna Loka? Look, if we are doing devotional service onto Krishna, right, we would be given a spiritual body and we can go to Krishna Loka. If we are not doing this one spiritual work, then we would be given material body again, right, and we would have to suffer once again, right? So this is the PDF that is there, right? I know your color would be like blue. Right? You just have to click on this one.
Thank you, sir.
And you can go, and it would guide you to, like, yeah. So
that is posted in WhatsApp.
Yeah, all queries answered. You can in fact ask me. Please WhatsApp me. I would share. Let me share this one.
Okay.
Here you would go. And in fact, I accept terms and conditions. So here we would go, and we can enroll and we can do everything. It is all mentioned in day 19th video. You can visit that day 19th video that we have made. We have discussed this earlier too in our batch. I don't know how you missed it. It was discussed in the class itself. I believe it was day 8 or day 9, something like this. Yeah, around this. Yeah. Anirudh Babu. Yeah.
Maggie wants to go next.
Okay. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah.
Prabhuji, so when we die, before we die,
we don't die. Our bodies die.
Yeah, when our bodies die, we think about Krishna to go to Krishna Loka, right?
Yeah.
So when we have a second birth, will we be in the place where we died, or will
we would not be in a place. We would be in a Krishna Loka. We would always be happy in Krishna Loka. We would never be given this birth and death. We would be eternal. We all are eternal itself, right? But we would be like Krishna in Krishna Loka. We would not go anywhere. We would be happy staying there.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Karthik has to go.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna.
whenever the body dies and we go to Krishna Loka, is there any other soul which takes our body?
Any other soul which takes our body?
Yes, Prabhuji.
No. Your body is your body. Done. Once your body is done, it is like disposable tissue paper that we use. Once you use, it is done. It is destroyed, right? No one can use it.
Thank you,
Right?
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, Riddhi wants to go next.
Thank you. My question was, if Krishna created everything, who created Krishna?
Krishna created himself. Krishna himself mentions this in Bhagavad Gita. But me, no one knows. Krishna says this, na? But me, no one knows. Yeah. So he created himself. So no one knows about him.
Okay. Anyone else have a question?
Anirudh?
Clarified, sir.
Okay.
Looks like no one else.
Anyone else has any doubt regarding anything to do with Bhagavad Gita or anything?
Riddhi has another question.
Yeah, any your personal doubt you can ask. Any question related to anything in the world. Yeah.
It's not a question, but would the link for the next class be the same?
Actually, the link would be same, but please register on the website because we are hitting world record every time. So I request everyone to register on the website. And if you want to join my session, I did not tell you this. If you want to join my session in next batch, you must see to it that this WhatsApp group belongs to me. If not, then you can personally message me. No, there's in the PDF itself, there's one option. Let me share. This PDF, there's one option. How can I join? I want to join your batch only, right? This is there. Just click on this. Actually, this is a Google form. Just click on this and let me show where does it take you. You just have to fill this form. It's very simple form. Just take a screenshot of the group that you are, which batch you want to join, your mobile number, email ID, submit, done. And someone would get the notification of this and they would be adding you to my group, right? It becomes very simple. So how can I join your group? Please do not do this right now. Please do it 1 or 2 days before we start the session. Yeah, you would get to know which WhatsApp group I am taking. If I'm not taking that, please do that. How can I join your group? And we would be adding you to me. And I will be in touch with Krishna and attend Bhakti Viksha classes. Definitely. All of you should be connected to Krishna. Now, when this connection is established, please do not break this connection and go. We have already been a lot of foolish things and forgetting a lot of things, right? No more. Maggie.
Prabhuji, remember the number?
Yeah.
The number link you gave us in the chat, I added that to contacts in my mom's WhatsApp account. It didn't give me the group, it gave me the separate, like your own, it's instead of the group.
Yeah. So what do you want? You want me to add your Mataji's number in WhatsApp in group?
No, Prabhuji, I want like my mom's number to be in the Bhagavad Gita group because I don't get anything others get. I don't have your WhatsApp.
So you do personal WhatsApp on me, na?
Yes, I have your personal WhatsApp, yes.
Yeah, you just do personal WhatsApp and whichever group you want to join, Bhakti Vriksha classes or normal Bhagavad Gita classes, Bhagavad Gita group, right? Whatever you want to join, just message me personally. I would let you join.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Akanksha can go next.
And for next batch, please use your number. Whatever your number is there, please use your number, your mobile number. Yeah.
Prabhuji, what are the other timings of the Bhakti Viksha classes which you will take?
So I am taking 10 a.m. on Sunday. Saturday I am taking 9:15 p.m. On Sunday I would be taking 10 a.m.
You will take
On,
it, Prabhuji, or you said
yeah.
other devotees will take, you said?
Actually, I want myself to take only one batch. This would be too much. Think about this. Now, Saturday I would be taking 2 p.m. Right? When Bhagavad Gita would be happening, I would be taking 6 a.m. Bhagavad Gita. Then 2 p.m. This one, Krishna book. Krishna book is a different thing, right? Bhakti Vriksha classes is different. So everyone should join Krishna book as well as Bhakti Vriksha classes, whoever is sincere. Yeah. So Krishna book I am taking 2 p.m. Thereafter, I am taking 3:30 p.m. Hindi. Thereafter, 9:15 p.m. I am taking this one. 9 p.m. 9:15 is I am taking Bhakti Vriksha. Thereafter, morning 6 a.m. I am taking this. 10 a.m. I am taking. Then 2 p.m. I would be taking. Then 3:30 p.m. I would be taking. It would be too much. I think. So I
Then
can
what is
take.
the one you will take, Prabhuji?
Definitely, I would be taking the first one. 9:15 p.m. Definitely, I have to take. There's no other option. For 9:15 p.m., there's no other option. I have to take. Right? If sincere devotees are there who want to take, like suppose you want to take this one 10 a.m. You are chanting and you want to take 10 a.m. Precondition is that you need to be chanting. If you want to take 10 a.m. right? I am taking 9:15 and next morning at 10 a.m. you want to take, right? I would be giving you opportunity. Please take. If like you all do summary, right? Whenever you are doing it wrong, I jump in between and I tell no, this is not correct. This is what it should be. And whenever you are missing any point, I just jump in and say. That way I would jump in and say, right? So that is my idea, that all of you should be taking now, because it is getting too much. And I have to manage one more uh, mm, uh, class for shloka chanting. I would take somehow. Let's say I would not be taking. Kamla Mataji used to come. Kamla Mataji wants to take this shloka chanting. I don't know how it would figure out, but shloka chanting is there in my mind. And I think that whoever is sincere, and suppose he's joining for 3-4 sessions and he wants to chant a shloka, he does not know how to chant a shloka. Should we be not giving this person an opportunity to chant shlokas? How are we helping him? We are not helping him, right? So I find it really wrong that we are not helping. So how can we do that? Question. Answer, I don't know. Let's see. I would be answering something. How can we get the quiz? You can get the quiz by clicking on that PDF. All queries answered. At the bottom is batch 10. Yeah.
Sir, I have
Hare
a
Krishna.
question. Yeah. So we can actually take classes ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Where do we sign up then?
You don't need to sign up. You need to be joining my sessions. Just that.
Oh, okay.
You can take Bhakti Vriksha classes, not normal classes. Bhakti Vriksha.
Oh, okay.
Weekend classes. After you hear me for the first time, you want to take it next time 10 a.m. You can take.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
9:15 p.m. is also Bhakti Vishya classes too, right?
Yeah. Indian Standard Time. Yeah.
Rushika can go now.
Ruhika.
Oh, okay.
Guruji, what will Bhakti Vriksha class be about?
A Bhakti Vriksha class is about Krishna and Krishna's pastime. We would be discussing just Krishna and Krishna's pastime, nothing else. In fact, whatever that you would be hearing from me is only about Krishna. I just know a little about Krishna and I just want to talk about Krishna only. There's nothing else I want to talk about. Nothing else. Right? So I would not be talking to you anytime. Whatever association might be there, I would not be talking to you anything besides about Krishna. Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know about Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. I did not let you know. Actually, you intent was from your only. Yeah. You all had that intent. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So is Bhakti Vishya classes Saturday or Sunday, 9:15 p.m.?
9:15 p.m. is Saturday. Sunday, yeah. So actually, it starts at 9:15 p.m. and now it is like a marathon that would be going 9:15 p.m. Thereafter 10 a.m. Thereafter 2 p.m. Right? So,
Okay.
yeah.
Lankana wants to go next.
Lekhana.
Oh, Lankana.
Yeah. Vaishalini, your pronunciation is very correct of Hindi words. Yeah. Yeah. So can everyone on their videos if it is okay? No, not everyone. I mean those who are asking questions. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
As the classes are over,
Yeah, you muted yourself. The classes are over, but why your voice is getting muted? Hare Krishna, you muted yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you muted yourself. She said,
no.
yeah. She said, yeah.
Okay, don't mute yourself.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, Lekhna.
the classes are over, right?
Yeah.
18 days.
Yeah.
So
Sadly, they asked.
the enroll now, the questions which are given, do those.
This is for previous batch. For teachable, na? It is for previous
yes.
batch only. It is for previous batch only. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be there at least for 3-4 more days. At least it could be there for longer time. I don't think the batch 9 link has been stopped till now. If it does not get stopped, there is not an issue. But if it does get stopped after 5-7 days, we cannot do anything. They can put off this any time after 5-7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruhika, do you have another question?
No. Lekhana has lowered. Ruhika has lowered. No question.
Okay, no questions.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for your service for telling us about Gita.
I never did anything, Vaishalini. If I had, please take this honestly. I'm not making fun of you. I always it might look like I'm pulling your leg, but I never do. If I had voice like yours, I mean the pronunciation like yours, the problem that you are facing like yours, would I be ever able to take these sessions? I do not think so. I do not think so. So, but your dedication of kids like you all is quite unmatched. I could not imagine the kind of dedication that you or Akansha Reddy or maybe Karthik, Prajan, right, Lekhana, I could not imagine. Harshit would, Anaga, right, Anaga, she is not able to chant properly. Her parents are enabling her. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really very, very thankful to each one of you, right? Some of you I know, Maggie. Some of you I know, Ruhika. Ruhika is chanting many shlokas, right? Some of you I know because you are mailing, you are interacting. Some of you I don't know. So those who I don't know, please forgive me, right? Please keep on interacting more. And Prajan, I take your point. The interaction level was lower this time around, and you are being honest and correct about this. I would see to it that that these things do not happen next time around. Yeah. So let's see how to take this up further. But once we are doing this video shloka, then I think it would be simpler. It would be easier for us. Yeah. In fact, we can just now one idea came. We can do one thing. Right, in between shlokas, suppose we are right now on the screen there is why this has popped up, it just came to my mind, so I am sharing. No, this screen is not getting shared. I want to share this one one shot, whatever it is. Yeah, now you can see, right? Suppose right now I'm playing a shloka 16.1, right? Now this we have to remove, right? And this we have to remove transition. Now suppose 16.1 is played, so we can do one thing, that we can play this image till 16.1. Now as soon as this image removes, we can stop the video. So if we are playing it live, right, suppose you can see how it plays by doing this way. Let me show you. Yeah.
श्रीभगवानुवाच अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिर्ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थितिः दानं दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम्. Hare Krishna.
Chapter 16, verse 1. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Abhayam Sattvasamshuddhihi Jnana Yogo Vyavasthitihi Danam Damascha Yajnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam.
So we saw this one, next image coming up. As soon as we saw next image coming up, we can stop, right? Suppose we are playing it on YouTube and we are playing it live, and this would play on till this point, right? As soon as we see the next video, we can stop. So 16.1 shloka was there on my screen. Right now I'm explaining 16.1 shloka. We can play this video, thereafter come back and stop here. Are you getting this? So I think the interaction would be better. We can do a lot of things for interaction. I tell a lot of stories. I'm sure not many classes are taking up such stories or such conversation. But these things take time, right? So be it, I never saw anything to add stories like, would you like to have a lot of sweets, right? If you have a lot of sweets, then you would feel this. I made it myself, and personally I did not made it. Krishna made me unable to think like that if we have a lot of sweets, then we would not feel comfortable. Even when we like sweets, we cannot take a lot of sweets, right? So these things was put in every time it was put in, and look, your imagination, your understanding would change completely. Else you would feel like, no, I want to see Vishwarupa. But now once you got that example of eating sweets, 50 gram, 500 gram, no, I cannot take it, then your understanding changes completely, right? So at times I have to give a lot of examples. I don't know from where Krishna is helping, but because of all these things, I think like this way I should continue. I should not curtail. And worst part about me, I cannot complete the session before 55 minutes. No session would be completed before 55 minutes. What to do? Be it what? Yeah. Hare Krishna. Prashant. Hare Krishna. Akanksha.
Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Why don't we add the sloka and the meaning in between 16.1 and 16.2?
Shloka and meaning. No, shloka we can add, meaning we cannot.
Like
shloka,
just the picture of the shloka and meaning.
You want a shloka audio to be played.
After the one shloka, like 16.1 is played, and after 16.1,
how would you play 16.1 shloka? There is one other way as well. In the slide, you can embed it.
No, Prabhuji, in the video itself, you'll be doing after 16.1.
Okay.
The shloka 16.1 and its meaning in one picture, as we have it in each slide.
No, actually,
and that way we can read the meaning.
Actually, if you see, whenever I read meaning, I actually emphasize upon certain points, right? Actually, that is why, because I need to make it understanding that the focus should be here. At times, I should not be saying this, but let me say. At times, what is there? You would think to think in a certain way, but it would be entirely different. Like that shloka where Krishna says that if you are doing devotional service, if you are worshipping Devi Devta, you would be getting result faster, right? You would be getting quick result, right? In that, the thing is different, and we have to elaborate on a different point, right? But when anyone is reading, then he would be elaborating the same way.
Then we
where
can
would
only add the shloka, Prabhuji, one
Yeah,
picture, so that we'll understand that this 16.1 is ended,
my
16.2 is starting.
my idea is that as soon as I start my session, before that I should get the link of where someone else uploads a video. It is not my it should not be my work. Someone else is uploading the video, and simultaneously I have the video link. I just have to click on that video link, and YouTube video plays. Now when I am in shloka 16.1, I see shloka 16.1, I go to YouTube link, right? From this I go to YouTube link and I play it, and after that I come back to the slide and discuss it. Are you getting this? Hare Krishna, are you getting this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so I would play I would start the slide. I see that there is shloka, I go to YouTube video, play it, stop it, and then come back and then start explaining. But the only thing is I want everything to be happening very fast, because still I am fighting with time. I do not have time to manage it properly. Yeah, I'm very bad at time management. So that is an issue. Prashant.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
I have joined the weekend Bhakti Vrishya classes.
Yeah, everyone should. Yes.
Yes, but I did not get any message from
You would. Don't worry. You would be getting messages in a couple of days. You would be getting messages.
Okay, Prabhuji.
In fact, for messaging on what this Bhakti Vriksha 2, I want some volunteer. I want some volunteer to message on Bhakti Vriksha.
I can help, sir, Prabhuji.
Okay. Let's see. Ruhika. Ruhika. Hare Krishna, Ruhika. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I accidentally hit that. Sorry.
Okay. Don't worry. Everyone who is sitting here, I personally am requesting, please WhatsApp me. Just write your name. I am Prashant. I was sitting till the last point, and you asked me to WhatsApp, right? So Akanksha is going to school. Yeah, Akanksha, you are looking beautiful in mask. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhuji, on the way.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Let's connect later. Hare Krishna. Let's do Vaishnav Pranam mantra before we end. Who would start? Akanksha, you want to start because you would not be getting time. If you want to start, please start. Yeah, I'm unmuting everyone.
There are disturbances.
Prabhuji, you muted yourself.
Hare Krishna. No, sorry.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So everyone is unmuted. You can chant Vaishnav Pranam mantra. Whoever wants to chant, please raise your hand, and or you may chant instantly. Please chant. Let me share the screen. If you remember, yeah, it is there on the screen. Please chant. One by one, you go.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This is Lekana. Can I?
Don't say can I. Please.
Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
And
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sandhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Prabhuji, can I chant?
Name.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, can I chant?
Please take your name. My name is this and chant.
Shriya.
Yes.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Done? Done? Okay, let me chant. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnavendra ki jai. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Grace Nama Nishtadas Prabhu ki jai. Bhagavad Gita ki jai. सभी भक्तों की जय. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा everyone. हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा. हरे कृष्णा.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा. हरे कृष्णा.
Prabhuji,
Hare
this
Hare
is
Krishna,
not
Prabhuji. Hare
Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा. हरे कृष्णा.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा.
Prabhuji,
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna,
this
Prabhuji.
is Lekshana.
Yeah, Lekhna, what do you want to say?
Actually, I posted Krishnastakam, which I sang yesterday.
Yeah, I saw.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have improved to 20th sloka in first chapter, Prabhuji.
You have?
Improved to 20th sloka in first chapter, Prabhuji. Bhagavad
Hare
Gita.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. So beautiful. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's connect sometime later. Let's not disconnect. And even if you disconnect with me, that is okay. Please do not ever disconnect with Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone.